Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna talk a bit about Korea, about Seoul, about the people in Korea, and about the SoloQueue players and stuff. So first of all, like, my opinion about Korea is there are so many restaurants, like everywhere. Like on the street there are so many restaurants and hairdressers as well, like a lot. I didn't see so many supermarkets. I see more like 24-hour shops like the 7-Eleven or other like brand of markets that they just open 24 hours. And also I realized people doesn't really use cars. Like they didn't really use cars. They are most like traveling by buses or by taxis. It's probably like the good way of Korea. Like they use the public transport a lot. Also I have to say, like, almost non-Korean people speak English at all. Like when you go to a restaurant without a like English version of the menu, it's really painful to order. Like it's super hard to know what you're gonna eat. Especially like some restaurants, in the card you can see like pictures, like you see the meal, like you see the chicken, so it's like easy to say like I want this, and they understand it. But if they don't have pictures on the card, it's really hard to know what you're gonna eat. But still, like, we managed to eat in a lot of restaurants. We managed to eat a lot of spicy food, I have to say. Like, we went the other day with Jelvesta, Soas and me to like a spicy restaurant, something like this. Because 3 days ago it was the Thanksgiving from Koreans, so they were like 4 days on holidays. Pretty much every team, less the world team, they were on holidays. So also like all kind of restaurants were pretty much like closed. So we have to go to a different restaurant. It was like 24-hour restaurant that they served like spicy food, and we almost died. Like it was super spicy. You don't believe how much it was. And it's not that kind of spicy that you open your nose like the Japanese spicy, you know. It's just a spiciness that you like your tongue and your lips are just like in fire. Like it's super hard. Like you need to drink a lot of water. And I'm gonna also talk a bit about the Korean food and drink. Like the most typical Korean food is the kimchi. I think many of you heard about. I'm gonna put like a picture here. This is kimchi. It's like a kind of vegetable, but it's spicy. I don't really like the taste. Like when you put it on your mouth, it's not really tasty for me. I don't know. But they use it for everything. Like they use put kimchi everywhere, like on rice, on the meat, or everywhere. It's just crazy how much they use kimchi. Also, something really famous from Korea is the typical Korean barbecue. That I'm gonna also put a picture here. It's like they serve a lot of like vegetables or soup and rice and a lot of dishes, and they put like in the meal this kind of barbecue that they use serve the meat to you. They give it the meat and you can just cook it by yourself. You can also just order the guy to make it by for you, but it's like usually you can just do it by yourself. There's also a fish barbecue, but it's not that famous as they use the meal. They even like put I think it's I don't know what kind of meat it is actually. I think it's not chicken, obviously. It's like cow, and it's probably sometimes duck or stuff like that. But it's really good. I really like it, the Korean barbecue. And then the other thing I'm gonna talk about is the drinking. Like the most typical Korean drink, it's called soju. It's a drink made from rice. It's a beverage, like an alcohol drink. It has 18 degrees. And it's a half a liter bottle. I'm gonna put a picture here. This is the bottles. This is the kind of bottle I showed you. It's half a liter, and it costs €1, 1 Spanish euro. They use wonks here. It's like 1,000.5 wonks. So it's pretty much like €1. So that's crazy. Like imagine if they bring that to Spain, it will be crazy. Like I don't know. I think every European guy will be like drunk every day. And in a restaurant, it costs you like 2 or 3 euros. Like it's super expensive, and you can pretty much like see every night just a lot of like drunk people from this. Even like super old people, like you don't imagine so many like 40 years old people just like almost kind of like a stand. They are just like dancing in the streets. It's pretty funny actually how much they drink this. Also, I'm gonna talk about the bars and pubs. Like I went to like one bar to drink like a beer. And it was funny because in the bars they usually put like English music and famous like electronic music. Even like I heard Pitbull singing some Spanish lyrics. And it was pretty funny because they don't speak English, so they don't know the lyrics or anything, but they just dance like crazy. Like it's super funny how they dance. It's also probably because of the soju and they are a bit drunk. So yeah, it's all together. And well, now to end the video, I'm gonna talk about League of Legends a little bit, about the SoloQueue, how we experience the SoloQueue, the foreigner here. In terms of League of Legends, I really believe the Korean players doesn't really have an either skill. Like, they are not, by gods, they're gonna be like the best players. It's not like that. Like, obviously their server is the best. Like, Korean server is by far the best I've seen from players and from team play and stuff. But it's not like all the individual skill players, like all the like OEM players are the best individually on every single role. I don't believe in that. I think like a lot of like European and American players are really individually good, but in terms of team play is the huge difference. Like, if you play SoloQueue, you can see how much team play we have. I've seen, seriously, like in Reckless games or Yellowstar games, I've seen like SoloQueue teams with more team play than European teams, like amateur teams. Like it's like, it's stupid, but I've seen that. Like, I've seen how the support, the jungle, and the mid lane roams better than a lot of like European teams. It's ridiculous how they know where to be and how they know when to be in that place. Also, something funny about the games, I'm gonna tell you two funny stuff about the games. Is one, if the early game is kind of lost, like let's say, I don't know, they are 6-0 losing, for example, a team, they tend to go FK already. Like, if the game is hard to lose early game, they just go FK and they tell you to push mid lane. And it's really funny because we've been watching like so many more FKs on Korea than in any other region, like not America, not Europe. Like, here there are so many people going FK at mid like 10, 12 when the game is not even like over, you know. But it's funny. And also, like, another last funny thing I'm gonna tell is, when you play against Koreans, they don't speak English at all. They only like type in Korean. We don't even like understand what they're saying, you know. So it's funny. And when you tell them like something in English and they actually rate to you or something like that, well, in their English, they say something pretty funny that is like, "You know, mom." That kind of means that you have no mom. It's pretty funny how they say it. But yeah, that's what they said. They said like, "You know, mom," and they are like super happy saying that. Is the rate we are having here. And well, I hope you enjoyed the video about Korea. Don't forget about subscribing to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook, Twitter. You will see on my description. Also, try on this video to comment what ideas you guys would like me to record for the next video. And well, enjoy and remember to keep smiling.